Hi guys! So today we're going to do a makeup transformation of someone with a very well-known pout, and that is of Kylie Jenner. The youngest from the Kardashian family. If you do not know who the Kardashians are, well, they are the most well-known family on American reality TV. All the girls have luscious, thick, dark hair, tan skin. They're known as to be the most beautiful women. And today we're going to do the well-known Kylie Jenner in a makeup look. So if you've ever wanted to look like a Kardashian, this is the video for you. First of all, I'm putting a wig cap on because I definitely need a wig on later. My hair isn't as dark or as luscious and thick as Kylie Jenner's. So making sure that's secure and in place because I'm going to start priming my face with the Smashbox primer water and putting some tissue down so I won't get makeup on my top. Because today I'm using this foundation that is literally probably 3 shades darker than my skin because the Kardashians are known to have very tan skin. Not sure if it's fake or not. This looks a little orange, but I thought it matched her skin perfectly. You don't have to put the foundation on the under eye because we are going to do some concealer later that's going to be lighter than this foundation. It will blend in. It will look like a Kardashian contoured makeup. These women are known to have very tan skin and very contoured faces with the makeup. So that's what we're going to accomplish today. Make sure you get that foundation not only down your neck but all over your body, especially if you are lighter. The Expert Face brush is my favorite foundation brush. And once you're starting to look like an Oompa Loompa, you want to take the tissue paper out of your top. And now I'm taking this white paint looking stuff, which is my natural skin tone concealer. It's my all-time favorite concealer. You want to put the concealer under your eyes and on the bridge of your nose, some on your forehead and your chin. It is very light, but we will blend it right in with that micro beauty blender. It's gonna give like this halo effect on your eyes and make it stand out. I know this looks really weird to have like a very light skin tone under your eyes and darker around your face, but it will look more like a Kardashian later, I promise. Setting that concealer with this Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Now I'm just setting this entire makeup with translucent powder. You want to do this especially if you're using powder contours next. If you're using cream contours, you could skip this step till after you use the cream contour. We're trying to set the makeup so that the powder will blend nicely onto the skin. I felt like I needed another layer of concealer. I don't want to see any darkness under my eyes. I want it to be light reflecting, so I got this other drugstore concealer and set it again with some powder. Now it's time for the famous Kardashian contour. I am using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I am obsessed with this palette. Using the lightest color to chisel out those cheekbones. You want those cheekbones to rise high to the heavens, and you want to contour her forehead because Kylie Jenner's forehead is a lot smaller than mine. Her hairline is so much closer to her eyebrows than mine is. You want to contour her chin as well because her chin is more narrow than mine and more on the sides of her face. Now it's time to do the nose contour. This was so difficult to do. You want to start off with the lightest contour and do that on the bridge of your nose and on the outer corner of your eye near your brow bone. Then I get a little bit of a darker contour color and then contour that nose some more. Now I'm getting this cheek color, but I'm not going to really put it on my cheeks. I'm going to put it near my contour, between where my highlight and contour would be, but more towards the outer side of my face. I've been studying the Kardashians' makeup and noticed that the blush comes from the outer parts of the cheeks and not really the apples of the cheeks, like people naturally put the blush and where blush naturally appears on the face. Now I'm just getting this gorgeous highlighter from BECCA. I'm pretty sure this one's in Moonstone. And putting it under my eyes very lightly. I'm putting it where I did my concealer a little bit because you want that eye area to be light reflecting. And on my cheekbone and the bridge of my nose. And a little bit on my forehead as well. And more contour on my nose. This nose was so difficult to do. That's why I'm looking at my phone while I'm contouring my nose to make sure it comes out perfect because I was taking pictures in between. Contouring more on my lower chin. Kylie Jenner's nose is a lot more slimmer than mine, but I don't want to over contour to where my nose looks like it's a brown blob in the middle of my face. If you make a mistake on your contouring, you could always use a matte highlighting shade. That's why I love this Kat Von D palette for this, because it has matte both highlighting and contour powders. It kind of cancels out some of the darker contours if you use the highlighting powder in this palette, if you've made a mistake. Now it's time for them eyebrows. Kylie Jenner has the most expressive eyebrows and they are very structured. I'm using Anastasia's Brow Wiz. I think this is in dark brown. You want to use this in the motion like you're drawing actual brow hairs on. And this is going to be the lighter shade we're starting off with first, just to do the structure of the brows. Kylie Jenner's brows aren't too different than mine. They're a little bit more thicker and arched though, and they come closer together, which was surprising. Girl, she has some good brows though. I don't know how much of it is real, but they are awesome. Reference pictures for these brows is key, and you want to keep taking pictures of yourself to make sure your brows match each other. Then I go in with a darker brow pencil. This is from Tarte. This is their waterproof Amazonian clay brow pencil. I think this is also in dark brown, but a little bit darker than the Tarte one, and it gives darker brow hairs that we're going to do towards the center of the brow to make it look real. The Kardashians have very defined brows, so you want to make sure you do a good job on this. Now it's time to do Kylie's eyeshadow. I love that they use more natural eyeshadow colors unless they're doing a super glam red carpet look. So I got my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette, and this one has been used on Kylie Jenner by her personal makeup artist. I'm using this gold tone first, wetting it with some water to make it more pigmented, and putting it on the center of my eyes. I am also using the highlight in this palette to do the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm using this bronze shade to do the outer corner of my eyes and to define it more, and a little bit on my inner corner as well. And that same bronze color, I'm using it on my bottom eyelid too. You really want to connect this bronze color from the outer corner to our contour. I know that sounds really weird, but it really lifts up the eye. Now the Kardashians use about probably almost 50 products or more, I would think, for their makeups, but we're going to try to simple it down a little bit. Now I'm just getting this Morphe N35 Neutrals palette. This is one of my absolute favorite eyeshadow palettes. Using that orange color in there to do the outer corner of the eye, along with the brown color in the palette as well. I know this sounds like I'm putting a whole bunch of like poopy brown colors and earthy tone neutrals together, but trust me, if you study Kylie Jenner's makeup, she does more of a neutral makeup. Well, she doesn't do it. Probably makeup artists, which I don't blame her. Once you think your eyeshadows look on point and blended together, we are going to get some fake eyelashes. These top lashes are from Violet Voss, and they are in the style I Do. I use the House of Lashes clear adhesive because it's the best for lashes. I noticed Kylie doesn't have any thick black eyeliner on, so I'm just going to put these lashes on top of her makeup look. And she also has some very well defined bottom lashes, which sadly I do not have. So I'm going to paste some fake ones on. This is the House of Lashes bottom falsies in Sweetie. This is my first time putting on bottom lashes, and I think they are super fun and cool. I thought it'd be a lot harder than it is. Applying some mascara to blend my natural lashes in with the falsies. I actually forgot to curl my natural lashes into the falsies. You may want to do that. But now it is time to do Kylie's signature pout. I got this Cailyn matte liquid lip tint in Illusionist, and she just recently came out with hers, and I haven't got a hold of it yet, so I'm gonna blend my own liquid lipsticks that I have in my kit into its own color to kind of look like something she would wear. I also use this Violet Voss liquid lipstick that's also matte in a lighter color. I think this is the color Muse. I'm not really sure, but I'll put everything down below. You want to paint a little bit over your lip line, of course. Even though I have natural full lips, Kylie's lips are a lot wider than mine. So yeah, girl, paint over your lip line as much as you want, as long as it has the Kylie pout. This sounds terrible, but your lips are gonna look like you're doing a duck face pout a little bit. It's gonna make the lips a little fuller looking and brighter and lighter. And once you think your makeup is on point to Kylie Jenner's, we're going to put on this black wig. I wanted to go with something that's more towards her natural hair color, even though she switches it up every once in a while. But recently she's been seen more with the darker natural hair color, and I got this amazing wig off of Amazon. I don't know how she has this thick of hair because this wig was such a struggle. It was so heavy and hard to manage, and it was so sleek and beautiful, but very thick, and it all wants to go in your face all the time. Once I had the wig a little bit more manageable, I did more contouring a little bit on the sides of my face because she has a very square jawline. And now once you've taken a ton of selfies and think you have the Kylie Jenner look down, you are completely done with this makeup look. Of the youngest of the Kardashians, Miss Kylie Jenner herself. It was so creepy for me to look in the mirror and see myself like this because it so doesn't look like me. It takes so much time to do this. I don't know how the Kardashians sit there for that long and have people do this to their face. This makeup look literally took 2 hours and the hair was so hot. Like physically, I was sweating. But I hope you guys enjoyed this because now sadly it's time to take this off, which is fine with me because this wig got my head really hot and putting that much foundation on gets my face feeling really sticky and it feels like a mask on. It was so creepy though how much it looked like a totally different person that wasn't me, but it was me. It's weird because usually I don't freak out about makeup transformations of being another person, but this one was really odd. I don't know why. Maybe because the heavy contour and the extreme highlighter is just usually not my style of makeup, but it was fun to do for once. As always, all the products that I use in this video will be listed down below in the description box. If you guys do this Kylie Jenner makeup look, please take a picture of it and tag me on Instagram so I can see your beautiful faces all looking like someone else, specifically these Kardashians. It's just so crazy how so many people want to look like them. And thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow all my social media accounts and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more makeup transformations. And I especially love you all. See you soon. Bye.